Ever notice how the second you stop checking your phone every 5 minutes, that person finally texts you? Or how when you stop obsessing over someone, they suddenly want to hang out? It's like the universe is playing some twisted game with you. But here's the thing. It's not the universe. It's psychology. And once you understand why this happens, you'll never chase anyone again. Because the truth is, people don't want what's easy to get. They want what walks away. Trick 1. You stop being predictable. When you're always available, always responding instantly, always saying yes, you become boring, predictable, like a TV show where you already know the ending. The second you stop caring, you become unpredictable again. And unpredictable is interesting. Think about it. When you were chasing them, they knew exactly where you'd be, waiting by your phone, liking their posts, always ready to drop everything. But now they don't know what you're doing. And that uncertainty drives people crazy. Their brain starts asking, wait, why aren't they paying attention to me anymore? And just like that, you're interesting again. Trick 2. You flip the power dynamic. Every relationship has a power balance, and whoever cares less has more power. It's harsh, but it's true. When you were chasing them, they had all the power. They could ignore you for days, and you'd still be there. But the moment you stop caring, that power shifts. Suddenly, they're the one wondering if you've moved on. They're the one checking if you've seen their story. This works because humans hate losing things, even things they didn't really want. The second you're not chasing anymore, you're not something they have. You're something they lost, and losing feels terrible.
Trick 3. You become a challenge again. People value what they have to work for. It's why free stuff feels cheap and expensive stuff feels special, even if it's the exact same thing. When you stop caring, you're no longer free. You're no longer the easy option. You become a challenge. And challenges trigger something in people's brains. They want to win you back over. They want to prove they can still have your attention. It's not even about you anymore. It's about their ego. They see you pulling away, and it becomes a game they need to win. So they reach out, they try harder, not because they suddenly realized you're amazing, but because you stopped playing their game. Trick 4. You start focusing on yourself. Here's where it gets interesting. When you stop caring about them, you start caring about yourself. You pick up that hobby, you hang out with other people, you post about your life without thinking about their reaction. And they notice, because now your life looks full. It looks fun without them in it. This creates FOMO, fear of missing out. They start thinking, wait, they're doing fine without me, maybe even better. And that thought eats at them. Nobody wants to be the person someone's better off without. So they come back to see if they still matter to you, to test if you really moved on, to remind you they exist. Trick 5. You stop feeding their ego. Some people keep you around just for the validation. They don't want to date you or commit to you. They just like knowing you're there, that you care. It makes them feel good about themselves. But the moment you stop caring, that validation tap turns off, and suddenly they're thirsty for it. They come back with, hey stranger, or I miss talking to you, or we should catch up. They're not actually interested in you. They're interested in getting that ego boost back. When you were giving them attention for free, it didn't mean anything. But now that you took it away, they realize how good it felt. So they come crawling back, trying to get it again. Trick 6. You raise your own value. Value is relative. When you're always available, your value in their eyes drops. But when you're busy, when you have other options, when you're not sitting around waiting for them, your value skyrockets. It's like a restaurant. If it's always empty, you assume the food is bad. But if there's a line out the door, you think, this must be good. When you stop caring and start living your own life, you become the restaurant with the line. Other people want your time. You're doing things. You're not desperate, and that makes you desirable. So they come back because they see everyone else wants what they took for granted. Here's the cruel irony. The moment they come back is usually the moment you've actually moved on. You're not playing games anymore. You genuinely stopped caring. And that's when they show up, ready to try again. But by then, you've realized something.
You don't need someone who only wants you when you don't want them. You don't need someone who only values you when you walk away. So when they come back, you get to make a choice. Let them back in or keep walking. Either way, you've already won because you're not chasing anymore. And that's the real power move.